for my new friends to this channel, I started doing this decoration project after my ex broke up with me and I moved into this place, and I was looking for a way to get off my feet and feel put together and put some of my energy to something creative, and I decided to do that. So let's start with the organization part. I totally underestimated how much it would take to unpack all my stuff, or even how much stuff I had. And I think in the past it's just that I was always moving with someone else the last 4-5 years or so, and so it didn't feel like it because we would each try to unpack stuff. But yeah, it was over like a week and a half before I really unpacked all the stuff from boxes and like had it in a place, even if it wasn't in the right place. But I got some cabinet mesh thing. One was from Home Depot, and that was really tall and it fit right under the closet, the entryway closet, really nicely. And another one was from Target, and that was more for shoes and shorter things. And I snuck that into the same entryway closet. They both are looking really good and solid. And I wasn't too worried about how they looked because they're in the closet, and who cares? It's a closet. You know, I'm trying to not care about things that I don't see much. So those came together pretty well. No complaints there. Yeah, like I said, I went to, and then, okay, I was working on the bathroom storage, and it's a really small bathroom and there's not a lot of room on either side of the toilet, and it's narrow, so it's not like you can put a cabinet somewhere else. It's gotta go up. It's gotta go up. Like, so I found an over the toilet thing I liked. It didn't work. I sold it the next day, and then I ordered one online with tension rods, which I didn't even know you could do. I'd never seen this. But I'm learning things. I told you I'm learning. You can set up tension rods over your toilet for more storage. So I did that, and I was pretty nervous about it, but it's been a day and nothing's fallen off. And I would have gotten the white color, looking back at it, instead of the dark brown and black. But again, it's like, I'm not so concerned about the bathroom. So I'm not returning it. That took way too long to return. So we got some more of the toilet stuff. We got the closet stuff. The IKEA organizers and a couple from Target were just so clutch. This is a new thing to me. I normally would just keep cardboard boxes. This is kind of sketch, but cardboard boxes and put them in the boxes and just leave them there. Almost like I never unpacked things after I moved because I didn't. And this time I thought, you know what? No, it's gotta be organized. It's gotta look kind of nice. And I'm gonna invest in these little flimsy things of plastic or fabric just to separate the cabinets, I got some separators for a shelf for my dresser. Above my dresser, I got things for the closet. Different little buckets. I got things for like a spice rack in my kitchen, and whoa, those things are so underrated, and I spent a lot of money on them. A lot of money for not having known how useful they are, but now that I do know, like, I'm all in on those storage things. Yo, probably over 150 bucks altogether on just storage containers. Not even like a shelf, but just like dividers and things. Sorry about it. Okay, and so things were unpacked and put in places, kind of. And then I worked on the necessities, which are, of course, the coffee bar. I love coffee, and just having a place for all of my coffee activities gives me much joy in the morning, something to look forward to. I got a kettle too, like one of those fancy gooseneck kettles that I always said I would have, and I got it. So my pour over game is snappy. It's just like next level. And then the second thing was the bidet, and I love a bidet. I won't go into the details because I know that makes some of you uncomfortable, but I loved it. It always takes like over an hour to actually set it up, but it's worth it. Wow. Okay. So after I got those things set up, I immediately felt a lot better, even though things are still not set up very nicely and homey right now. At least I got coffee and a clean butt. So necessities taken care of. Then I worked on the living room project, which is the most important room in this place to me because this is where I work and this is where I'll entertain. Maybe it's where I have like a reading nook there and just get inspired. It's an open kitchen to this room, to the bedroom and bath. So this is like the thing you see when you're walking in here, and it sets the tone for everything. So I got that chair, and I really like that chair. I might actually move it to the bedroom to make it like a reading chair before bed, but right now it's here. And I picked the layout for this place. So that took a lot of thinking about because it's so small and I wanted it to feel like cohesive, but having different areas or pods. Like this would be my working pod, that would be the talking pod, and then an open hallway to the bedroom. And I played around with that stuff a lot. And what it came down to was whether I wanted TV or not, or whether I wanted to make that the focus of it. And I decided to hold off on that for now and to just sort of make it more of a circle and conversational. And I feel good about that. I think that'll work, but then I can add the TV if I need to later. I sketched out those layouts like you're seeing here in an app called Milanote. And I really like this app actually. I thought I should just do it all in Figma because I was used to Figma, but this is like built for this kind of design work, and it's really simple, and yeah, it's great. It turns out like the tools that are built for a specific use case are always just the best if you're doing that thing. And that's the case with these guys. So I got the layout figured out there, and I ordered this couch here from Article, and it's still coming, but I wanted it to be white because it could work with a lot of different things. Like it could work in the new place, it could work in this place, and I could add some blankets or pillows to make it work with these red cabinets that I am stuck with. The landlord will not let me change them. So I was thinking, it's not like white doesn't go with that. It could, so that's why I got the white and then the dark wood to match with this chair and this counter here. So the counters there are darker cherry wood maybe. See, I'm learning my woods even. I know my woods. You got cherry oak, you got pine, let's move on. What else did I do? I ordered a bookshelf. So this is another important wall because this is what y'all are gonna see, and I'm thinking about y'all. I want you to look at something more entertaining in the background. And so my thought was, where those two tapes are, this could be the bookshelf and have some plants there because the windows here, a lot of light. And then over here would be like a sideboard and then some art, a couple big pieces of art to look at, fix your gaze at, look at that. And then maybe, if I have it in the budget, to have some accent lighting to really, maybe some like pucks to pop that art up. And so I got the bookshelf, not the art yet. The art will probably come from Marketplace or something. It doesn't have to be that fancy, but I thought about the lighting a lot too. And so where that Black Mirror, jeez, I love Black Mirror, but I was watching Severed on Apple TV, which reminds me of Black Mirror, and so maybe that's where it came from. Anyway, I want a area lamp. I'm still remembering some of these terms, like it takes me a second to click on the terms, like the wood and I think it's called an area lamp, where this is a task lamp where it's just for like reading and it points down, and I want one that kind of lights the area more. And then finally what I'm thinking is a marble or glass coffee tables and end tables, maybe like a nested coffee table situation, because I want it to bounce off some of that light from the window. And right now those are 2 IKEA pieces I found on the side of the street, and it's nice just for placing them there. Oh, and then I was thinking a mirror for the wall too, for bouncing off light. So I was playing around with a lot of stuff, and I came to those ideas, and you won't see it now, but there's a lot of planning and just deciding what kind of thing layout would work in this space. So I did that, and it's in my head now. It's in my app, Mila Note, and I'm ready to like pounce. I'm ready to start moving and feeling good about it. Get at me. Get at me, man. Yeah, I'm planning. Yeah, I'm planning layouts, apartment layouts. I'm talking about area lighting in cherry wood. All right, and so we are far from finished, but I have learned some things, which are: 1, it's hard to understand how much time something will take when you don't know the degree of complexity to it. I don't really know how much stuff I have until it's all on the floor. And I don't really know how many things I'm gonna need to buy until I go to the store and I realize how much stuff I'm missing in the first place. I thought I could have all this done in like 3 days, and we're at week 3 right now. And this is what it's at. I've spent a lot of time on this. But that leads to my second point, which is to learn how to just enjoy the process of imperfection, to live in the middle between perfect architecture, digest, YouTube B-roll status, and just moved in chaos status. I'm definitely in the middle there somewhere, and I'm trying to enjoy it. I like seeing the little progress I'm making, and it's really quick to get feedback from myself, and yeah, it's a process and it's fun, and it's probably never done, but it feels really good just to go about doing it, and instead of obsessing over having it done. Feel me? So, is that all I'm saying? Check my thing. Oh yeah, I gotta ask you to subscribe. If you like these kind of videos, why not subscribe? So I do a lot of tech startup, my app building stuff, and the other half is kind of this stuff. So subscribe if you like either of those things. I'm also posting more about how this is going, of course. This is just part 1. So if you want to see the rest of it, once I get to AD level, then subscribe. I think that's all I got for you now. Oh, no, good thing I checked my notes. If you have ideas and you want to share, then I'm all ears. I don't know what I'm doing here, so if you think you know what you're doing, or you have some good input for me, then let me know in the comments, and I'd love to hear what you think. Okay, thanks for watching, and wait, I was gonna do it like this. All right, AD, no, it's Cribs. I was thinking about Cribs this whole time. All right, MTV Cribs, you seen my place, you got to know me, now you gotta get out of here. Now you gotta go. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here. Okay, bye. Bye, thank you. Subscribe. Okay, love you.